नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते राधानाथ स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्य देशतारिणे। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सखगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्रीराधा कृष्ण पादान् सखगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसूते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ईश्वर परमः कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादिर् गोविंद सर्व कारण कारणम्। ओम तत्सत। Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the King of Secrets, Raja Guhyam. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, now we are successfully studying in the 11th chapter, Viswarupa. We are now just going to start understanding how Krishna's Viswarupa looks like. How it looks from Arjuna's viewpoint. From Arjuna, what Arjuna saw, we are going to now actually see. Basically, Arjuna is taking us to that battlefield and showing us this universal form shown by Krishna. Basically. So as Sanjaya said in the end of Bhagavad Gita, that Vyasa Prasada Shutavan Etad Guhyam Aham Param Yogam Yogeswarat Krishnat Sakshat Kadayataga Swayam. So by the mercy of Vyasa, I could hear this Vyasa Prasada Shutavan Etad Guhyam Aham Param. So this Paramam Guhyam, Param Guhyam, the supreme secret, I could hear by the mercy of Vyasa. Yogam Yogeswarat Krishnat Sakshat Kadayataga Swayam. So when Krishna, the master of all mystics, Krishna, when he spoke directly, that's what Sakshat Kadayataga means, directly spoke. Swayam, he himself. He himself. So Krishna himself, he himself spoke directly. This Bhagavad Gita I could hear. And are we now studying or hearing anything different than what Sanjaya could hear in the battlefield from Krishna? When Krishna spoke to Arjuna in the battlefield, Sanjaya is sitting inside the palace. So by the mercy of Vyasadeva, he was able to hear what Krishna spoke. Sakshat Kadayataga Swayam. So Krishna himself directly spoke that Sanjaya could hear. It is exactly the same situation with us also right now. We are also directly listening from Krishna. What Dhritarashtra sitting inside the palace could hear from Sanjaya, or what Arjuna sitting in the middle of the battlefield, standing in the middle of the battlefield in front of Krishna, he could hear from Krishna. So that same knowledge, what Krishna gave to sun god Vivaswan millions of years ago, So that same knowledge we are able to hear. We are able to understand. We are able to receive. We are able to get. And we are actually enjoying. This is the real enjoyment. When we study, when we understand, when we hear this Bhagavad Gita, our mind is focused on Krishna now. As I always say, many times I mentioned in the past, at this point of time when we study this Bhagavad Gita, our mind is fully with Krishna. There are no worries. We are not worried about anything right at this point of time. Because our mind is not thinking about anything else. Only when our mind thinks about anything else other than Krishna, then it will start worrying. That's the reality. That's what we need to understand. The worry comes into our mind, or fear comes to our mind, only when we forget Krishna. Manmayamam upashitaga means vitaraga bayakroda. That's it. Vitaraga bayakroda manmayamam upashitaga. That's what Krishna says. So manmaya mam upashitaga. Manmaya means thinking about me. That's what Maya. Man means mind. Maya means me. So focusing our mind on Krishna. Mamupashitaga. Taking shelter unto me. So if we focus our mind on Krishna by taking shelter unto Krishna, then we are freed from Raga, Baya and Krodha. Vitaraga, Baya, Krodha. If we don't think about Krishna, if we don't remember Krishna, if we don't take shelter unto Krishna, if we don't surrender unto Krishna, of course with love and devotion, not out of fear. That's what we need to understand. Many times I mentioned in the past that surrendering unto Krishna means that Sarvadharman Parityajya Mam Ekam Saranam Vraja means, so Krishna says that abandon everything, just surrender unto me means not out of fear, surrendering unto Krishna, not out of fear. That's what from this sloka we understand very clearly. Vitaraga Baya Krodha. Vita means free from, Baya means fear. So that's what happens when we take shelter unto Krishna. So Mam Upashita. If we take shelter unto Krishna, if we focus our mind on Krishna, that means if we listen to Krishna, then we don't have to fear about anything. We don't have to worry about anything. That's the great science. That is the king of knowledge, what Krishna is teaching us, to completely free ourselves from all fear, free ourselves from all worries. So that is the real happiness what we can achieve. When there is no worry in the mind, that means we are happy. We already understood from Bhagavad Gita that happiness means our mind is very peaceful. So there are no worries in our mind. That's what the meaning of happiness. That is the definition of happiness. So happiness means when Krishna said that Ashantasya Kuta Sukham, when there is no peace of mind, where from happiness comes. So that gives the answer for, that gives the definition or meaning for happiness. So that means Shantasya Sukham. That's it. Asantasya Kuta Sukham means Shantasya Sukham. So when our mind is peaceful, then we are happy. That's what Shantasya Sukham. We need to focus our mind only on Krishna, not on anything else. Then we will be happy. That is the formula for happiness. Otherwise, no one can be happy in this world. We think we are enjoying, but we are suffering. We are not able to see, we are not able to understand that we are suffering. That's not good. That's foolishness. That's why Krishna calls such people as mudas, means fools. So, a person who has the knowledge, who is intelligent, should bring an end to all our sufferings in this world. You should not suffer anymore. Then that person is intelligent person. That person has the knowledge. So, to stop all our suffering, to enjoy forever, to experience unlimited happiness. Sukham akshayam ashnute. So to enjoy, to experience unlimited happiness, sukham akshayam. So we need to focus our mind only on Krishna, not on anything else. Bhagavad Gita knowledge is showing us the way to do that. Yesterday also I have explained this at length. That we just follow every instruction given by Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. That's what we are supposed to do. Every instruction. We should not forget Krishna at all. We should simply follow what Krishna wants us to do. We should know that everything belongs to Krishna. Nothing belongs to us. If you think that we have a lot of assets, that belongs to Krishna. If you think that we have a lot of loans, that also belongs to Krishna. That's what we need to understand. Everything belongs to Krishna. So simply depend on Krishna. If we fully surrender unto Krishna, simply depend on Krishna, then it's why Krishna is very easy to obtain. We can go to Krishna. When we go to Krishna, when he is the source of everything, we can get everything from Krishna directly. In fact, even if a person goes to another god and worship them with faith, actually they get what they want, but they are actually worshipping only Krishna. They are actually getting what they want only from Krishna. That's what we need to understand. Kangshantaga karmanam siddhim yajantaiga devataga shupram gimanushe loke siddhir bhavati karmaja. That's what happens. So if we go and worship the devatas, the demigods, and desiring the siddhi, the results. Karmanam siddhi means the results of actions. So, Shipram Gimanushe Loke Siddhir Bhavati Karmaja. You will get it quickly. Krishna gives it. Krishna, the Supreme Lord, he doesn't want his children to suffer and struggle. Of course, we need to go to him. That way Krishna gives us. So we need to follow. That's what is very important. Krishna wants us to enjoy only. Even in this material world, Krishna doesn't want us to suffer. Even though this material world is full of sufferings, is full of problems, it is dukkhalayam, but Krishna wants us to enjoy. So that means not the enjoying the material sense objects. That is not the enjoyment. That's actually the source of suffering. Yegi samsparsaja bhoga dukkha yone evate. That's what Krishna says. Yegi samsparsaja bhoga dukkha yone evate. That is the science. We need to understand. The so-called material sense enjoyment is the source of distress. Dukkha yone evate. So the real happiness comes when we focus our mind on Krishna. It has to come from within ourselves, not from outside. Samsparsaja bhoga. Samsparsaja bhoga means the bhoga, the enjoyment which is produced because of contact with the material sense objects. That's what samsparsa. Ja means it's produced. Bhoga, enjoyment. So the so-called enjoyment which is produced by contact, when we contact with the material sense objects, that is the source of yoniya. Yoniya means that's the birth. That is the source. That is the source of distress, dukkha, dukkha yoniya eva. So that means not going after the sense objects, not getting attached to the material sense objects means not getting attached to the results. and fully depending on Krishna for everything, and not identifying ourselves with this material body. So nirmamo nirahankara, niryoga kshema, all those things if we do, so that means there is no source of distress. That means we are going to enjoy. When there is source of distress, then only we are going to suffer. When we eliminate, when we remove the source of distress, so that means if we don't go after material sense enjoyment, so that means we are going to really enjoy. That's the real happiness. Not going after material sense enjoyment, not getting attached to the material sense objects, giving up all kinds of attachments in this material world. That's going to make us very, very, very happy, extremely happy. That's what we need to understand. That's the real happiness. People in this world who are too much attached, they are always worried. All the time they are disturbed. They have disturbed mind. All the time worries, anxiety, stress, depression. All these things are there. Especially these days, it is very common everywhere. Because our lifestyle itself has become like that. It's very unfortunate. Our lifestyle itself, a lot of things are being forced upon us because of the, like yesterday I was explaining about the surroundings, about the circumstances. So we can't escape. We have to do so many things. It's the way. And even now, these days, everywhere traffic, everywhere things are getting very expensive, and we are forced to do a lot of things in this world. We don't have any choices. But we have one choice. If we make use of their choice very, very carefully, very effectively, that is surrendering unto Krishna. Nobody can stop us ourselves. If you want to remember Krishna, if you want to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, if you want to follow Krishna, nobody can stop that. If we do that, if we follow Bhagavad Gita, if we surrender unto Krishna, then we can escape from all these miseries in this material world. So that means a devotee who has the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, who understands everything what Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, who is able to follow this Bhagavad Gita with complete faith on Krishna, so that devotee will not have any stress. That is the reality we need to understand. No worries. And of course, we are always under the like Krishna's protection of Krishna. So Krishna will definitely make sure that the devotee is not suffering at all. Nahi kalyana krit kaschit durgatim data kachit. Patanai vega namutra vinasastasya navidyate. That's what Krishna says. So not only in this life, even in the next life also. So he will not meet with any destruction. And for such devotees who are engaged in auspicious activities, kalyana krit kaschit, there is durgatim data, na data gacchati, na durgatim. So, na kalyana krit kaschit durgatim data gacchati. That's what he does not meet with any destruction. So that's what Krishna says. So being a devotee of Krishna will ensure that we are not going to struggle and suffer at all, not only in this life, even in the next life also. Partha naivega na amutra, not only this life, even in the next life. Whereas for those who is not a devotee, who has no faith on this Bhagavad Gita, for such a doubtful person, not only in this life, next life also he will not find any happiness. That is the reality. So for devotee, not only in this life, in the next life also he will not meet with any destruction. But for us, a person who is Nayam lokosti nasuko naparam naparo nasukam, that's what Krishna said. Samsayatmana. Nayam lokosti naparo nasukam samsayatmana. For him, there is no happiness in this world or in anywhere. So that's what we need to understand. So with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, if we have full faith on Krishna, if we do everything as an offering unto Krishna, we are going to be happy all the time. There are no worries. So that is the real formula for happiness. Which of course we are going to get it because we are getting this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. And when we believe in Krishna, so that means we are able to receive Krishna's mercy. So that means we are going to enjoy, no doubt. That's why we are now studying and understanding this Vishwarupa, which no one has seen other than Arjuna, and we are able to understand. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have finished 14 shlokas in the 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So what we studied in the 13th shloka. Sanjay is saying that Tatraikastam Jagat Krishnam Pravipaktam Manekada Apasya Devasya Sarire Pandavastata Tatra ekastam jagat krishnam pravipaktam anekatam. So in one place, this entire universe divided into many different forms. So Pandava, that is Arjuna, could see in the body of the Lord of the Lords. Apasya deva devasya sarire pandavas tada. At that time, Arjuna could see in the universal form of the Lord the unlimited expansions of the universe situated in one place, although divided into many, many thousands. Then in the next sloka, what we are understanding in the sloka number 14, what we studied yesterday. Tataga savismaya vishto Krishna Roma Dhananjaya Pranamya Sirasha Devam Kritanjali Abhashata Tatagat Savishmaya Vishto Krishna Roma Dhananjaya. So, struck with wonder, being overwhelmed with wonder, Vishmaya Vishto. So, at that point of time, Dhananjaya, his hairs were standing on end, so he worshipped, he offered obeisances by bowing down his head. So Sirasha, Devam, Devam, the Supreme God. So with folded hands, Arjuna spoke the following words. Arjuna began to speak. That's what Abhasata, Kritanjali Abhasata. Then bewildered and astonished, his hair standing on end, Arjuna bowed his head to offer obeisances and with folded hands began to pray to the Supreme Lord. So what did Arjuna going to say? That's what in the next 15 shlokas we are going to understand about Krishna's Vishwarupa. Arjuna Uvacha Pashyami Devams Tava Deva Dege Sarvamstatha Bhuta Vishesha Sangha Brahmanamisham Kamalasarastam Rishimsha Sarvan Muragam Sadivya. So all these slokas are going to be little bigger slokas in terms of every line is little longer. Arjuna Uvacha. Arjuna said, Pasyami Devam Stava Deva Dege. In your divine body, Deva Dege. That's what, in your divine body, Deva Dege. So I see all the Devas. Pasyami, see. I see all the Devas in your divine body. Pasyami Devam Stava Deva Dege. Your divine body. Sarvam Satha Bhuta Vishesha Shangan. So I'm seeing all living entities. They are all arranged in Vishesha, in special form. They are all assembled in special form. So Sarvam Satha Bhuta Vishesha Shangan Brahmanamisham Kamalasanastam. I see Brahma and Isha, that is Shiva. So Brahma is sitting on the lotus flower. That's what Kamalasana. Kamalasanastam. I see Brahma sitting on the lotus flower and also Isha, that is Lord Shiva. I'm seeing them. Rishimsa Sarvan. I'm seeing all the Rishis, Uragamsa Divyan. I also see all the serpents. Uragamsa Divyan, the divine serpents. That's what Divyan, Uragamsa Divyan. So Arjuna said, my dear Lord Krishna, I see assembled in your body all the demigods and various other living entities. I see Brahma sitting on the lotus flower as well as Lord Shiva and all the sages and divine serpents. That's what Arjuna is seeing. So basically Krishna said in the 10th chapter, I am Visvato Datagam. So I am the Brahma, Rudranam, Sankarastasmi, I am the Shiva. Everything Krishna said. So Arjuna is now able to see all of them in Krishna's universal form. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished 15 shlokas in the 11th chapter. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Nityanamini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityanamini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatane. Ye Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gauravatta Vrindam. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, 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 Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Anika Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Please accept my humble obeisances. Thank you for reminding us tonight that no matter how bad it gets in this world, this material world of suffering, that no one can take away our choice of Krishna. No one can stop us from taking shelter of Krishna, of surrendering to him. And actually, that's really our only choice to make anyway. I mean, we have free will, but it's the only good choice because everything else is Maya. Everything else will ultimately, sooner or later, let us down anyway.
That is
You
correct.
know? So, but we always have the refuge of Krishna, and he wants us to come to us. He's
Yes.
just waiting for us to come. So thank you for reminding us of that.
That
It's
is
so
correct.
comforting. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. That's very much true. Hare Krishna. Mithun Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, how are you?
Hare Krishna's castless mercy and fine Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, thank you, Guruji, for the wonderful class. My throat is gone because of the flu. Yeah.
That's some throat infection. Yes, Prabhu.
Thank you for the wonderful. All Krishna's grace. Throat is there or not there is his mercy.
Yes. Krishna's mercy will recover soon. Yes, Prabhu.
Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Sumati Mataji.
Hare Krishna Guruji, thank you for the class. Thank you for saying that if we think of Krishna, there is no need to have any stress because
Yes.
all other things will only cause stress except
Yes.
the thought of Krishna. Yeah,
Exactly.
it is a very apt message for me now, right now, Guruji, because I'm stressing about many things with the marriage coming up. Yeah.
I know. Yes, Mataji.
Yeah.
Everything.
So it was a very nice thing to hear today. And thank you, Guruji. I will think more about Krishna and less about other stuff.
That
And
is
hopefully
correct.
always about Krishna. But
Yes.
but when we have some duties to do, Guruji, we will have to think about the duties also, right?
No, but we need to think that we are doing those duties
Doing it for Krishna. Yeah. Very
We
true.
cannot-
Very true. Guruji.
Everything, whatever we do, we need to think that we are doing it for Krishna. That's it.
Correct.
Yes.
Very good, Guruji.
Yes.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for clarifying that.
Arjuna
Hare
was
Krishna.
able to fight for Krishna in the battlefield, which he said that he cannot fight, correct? But he was able to fight for Krishna. Then compared to that, what we are doing is very simple only. It's not that difficult.
Correct. Yes, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Lisa Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Guruji, again today from Shloka 15, we again understood that when we pray to Krishna, we are praying to all demigods also. Yes, as all demigods are Krishna and they are in Krishna. So, yes, Guruji, so we only have to devote ourselves to Krishna. So that is what. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Everything for Krishna. Yes, Hare Krishna. Everything. Krishna's mercy, he will make us to do, no problem. Sunil Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Dandavad Pranam Guruji.
Dandavad
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Venkatanagarjan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji. Thank you Guruji for today class. Dhanyavad Guruji. Hare Krishna Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Ram. Hare Krishna. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Danvat Pranam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Rumba Nandi Sarvi, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Mohanan Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much for the class, Guruji.
Yes, Prabhu.
It's an excellent class, Guruji. We have started now seeing the, hearing the Vishwarupa, Guruji. Yeah, we'll feel when we in coming days, we will learn more about the Vishwarupa, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Ram. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Palniapati Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. So today's sloga is very clearly explaining what is the Vishwarupa, really. That is the real Vishwarupa. Today only we are seeing. That is the 15th sloga. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you. All the time remembering Krishna through this is very, very easy because of this. Once we remember this Vishwarupa, today's sloga, we can remember all the time Krishna. There is no doubt. Thank you.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Lakshmi Sridhar Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji. Pranam Guruji.
Pranam
By the
Prabhu.
conscious mercy of Krishna, we are studying the Bhagavad Gita 11th chapter, Vishwarupa Sandarsana Yoga. Today's lecture, Sanjaya tells, this is Vyasa Prasadam, supreme secret we could hear from Krishna directly. He spoke directly. He himself spoke directly. Same knowledge we are also getting and now enjoying. Our mind is fully with Krishna, not worried about anything. Krishna says, Man Maya. We are free from all worries when we think only about Krishna. Focus our mind only on Krishna to be happy, to make an end to all our distress, to explain unlimited happiness, to experience the unlimited happiness. We have to focus only on Krishna. Bhagavad Gita knowledge guides us for this, following all instructions of Krishna, because Krishna is the source of everything. We need to follow Krishna's instructions. Krishna wants us to enjoy in this material world which is full of distress. Krishna, we are going to enjoy, need to surrender unto Krishna. We can escape all this distress. We have to keep complete faith on Krishna, that devotees has no worries. We are under the protection of Krishna. We devotees doesn't meet with any destruction even in the next life. And today's slokas, 14th sloka, Arjuna is being overwhelmed with his wonder. Hair standing on ends, offering obeisance to Krishna, prayers with bowed head and folded hands. And Arjuna says like this, Arjuna Bhavacha, in the 15th sloka, Arjuna says, in your divine body, I see all the demigods, all the devas. By seeing all living entities assembled in special forms, I see Brahma sitting on lotus and Shiva and all the saints, great saints, and all the divine serpents. That is what today's slokas. Thank you very much, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mani Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. See, today also a wonderful Vishwarupa chapter we have gone through. So, Krishna is ultimately telling all of us that I am oneself. So, everything is belonging to me. Everybody will going to come to me. Everything come out of me. See, this word we have to understand properly. Everything is gone out of him. Everything will go to him only. Like seashore, all these bubbles comes in, goes in. Ultimately, it goes into a deep sea. That is the way the Krishna, the love towards him, will take him to one place only. We are coming from one origin, we will go to same origin. So that is what the Tatparya here. when everything is Krishna, I do not know how world has divided, how, because the universe came through him only. Not only this universe, beyond our eyes, there are many universe which all created, it's all maintained and preserved by Krishna. So I do not know why so much religion, so much caste, all this thing came. I do not understand. When he is ultimate, so we pray to Krishna, bring everyone into oneself. That is what we can pray for. That I think through his avataram, he will make us understand. Now our world is divided. When world is divided, our thought process also divided. So ultimately, the day will come, people have to think as oneself and go towards Krishna. It is for the Mangala for the whole universe. It is going to happen. I do not know. The Kali Yuga, maybe further million years are there. So at the end of the day, we will come out of all these hurdles, all worldly problems and issues, and go towards his lotus feet. Thank you very much. Guruji, we are enjoying each and every day. It is giving us a different dimension to your mind. Though I am having a surgery, I am hearing each and every word. Each and every word is giving us a strength and power, and it is Varaprasadam for us. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That we want a whole world, whole universe come towards Krishna's feet. Then the world will be happy. The whole human being will be happy. Krishna will be happy. Thank you very much. Yeah, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Ram Ram, Hare Krishna. Brinda
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
How are you, Guruji? Good.
Hare Krishna's costless mercy, I'm fine, Mataji.
Yes. So I think that query what Mani Prabhu talks about is non-answerable for all of us. There's some suspicion which Krishna only can answer. Why this world is
That's
made.
why we have to leave it to Krishna, that's it.
Yes. And just at his mercy, pray to him, glorify him, remember him. He has given us the technique which we have to just dutifully follow his teachings.
Yes.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you so much for keeping us in Krishna consciousness and reminding us daily, holding our hand towards him, Guruji. Thank you so much.
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, R.K. Goel Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Sadhu Dandavat Pranam Guruji. Thanks for the wonderful class.
Yes,
I got disconnected for a while in between, but I could get most of it.
Yes,
so thank you very much, Guruji, for this wonderful class. No questions. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's kirtan now.
Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.